Hi there. In this screencast, I'll share how to make a track that you've got in your Gaia GPS show up on the map, and how to have offline maps relative to that track also show up so they're on your phone and it won't matter whether you go in and out of a coverage area during your travels. So as you'll see, I'm on my map screen in my Gaia GPS right now. On the bottom near the right side, I'm going to tap on Save. And I've got a track right here. So I can see right there the little eyeball icon near the right of that first track, the Owyhee NW of Rome. I can see that the eyeball is open. That means the track is showing on the map. If I tap it, it'll hide it on the map. Tap it again, it'll show it on the map. One other way I like to make sure sometimes if those three dots right there, when I tap that, I can show on the main map right there on the top you see. Okay, so how do I get offline maps downloaded onto my phone now? I can just tap anywhere on the track, and the More button on the right side there, you'll see a bunch of options here, but I can download maps for track right there in the middle. So I'm a Gaia Premium member, so I have a Gaia Overland map that's pretty awesome actually. I like it a lot. And if you don't have that, well, you don't have that. But you can make your map selections of one or more maps here. So I have a lot of storage on my phone, so I always choose high resolution, but I could go low, medium, or high as I need to. I just tap on Next in the upper right. At this point, I'm looking at the folder here, and this is not the folder I wanted in. I'm going to change folder. I could also view what's in that folder right now. I can also remove it from the folder, at which point it would put it essentially at the top level of my Gaia folder structure. But I want to keep it organized in a folder because I have a folder all set up for offline maps right there. And right now I can click on Save, and I'll get an update screen here as it starts downloading. Here we go. So I've got a lot of other maps loading here. Down here on the bottom, I'm downloading actually two maps. Remember, I had selected both Gaia Overland and Gaia Topo, so I prefer those. Let's do it again. I click on Done up here on the top. Back to the listing of tracks. Okay, what's this one all about? It looks pretty cool. How about this one? Deadwood to Mapleton. I like that area. I'm going to verify that it's showing on the map, of course, with that eyeball. I can tap it again here. I can tap on More. I can download maps for track. I can verify I want both the Gaia Overland and the Gaia Topo. One thing I didn't mention earlier, look at the very bottom of my screen. That'll give me an idea about the size of the map file. This one's about 70, almost 75 megabytes. I think the previous one I am downloading right now, I think I saw it was a little over 100, just to give you an idea of the file sizes of your maps. Again, if you have a good size storage on your phone, it won't really matter because these don't take up a ton of room. I'm going to tap on Next up here in the upper right. And this time I'm going to keep these in my offline maps. But I could also, as you saw earlier, I could change folders if I want to. And I can just tap on Save. And then here it comes. There we go. So I got some maps already loaded here. There we go. As straightforward as that, really. So when I'm done, I, of course, tap on Done. And now at this point, I've got not only the tracks visible on my Gaia, but I've also got the offline maps relative to those tracks showing as well. So we're all set.
That was easy.
Hope you enjoyed this screencast. Hope you found it helpful. Stay tuned for the next one.